Lindsey Turner. You know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but if you had a self-portrait, you had to think of every single word that you've ever heard to describe who you are as a person, which would you pick? I mean, as an added caveat, what if you could only pick one? Now, after thinking long and hard, I realized that of all the adjectives you could use to describe me, I'd have to say that perseverance is always a word that continues up. I guess it perseveres. But you might ask, why do I think that this is my greatest asset? I have to say that in everything I do, I will tend to work on it and work on it and work until I finally get it right, or until it's just so late I have to give up from sheer exhaustion. Now, examples of this would be a few weeks ago I tried really, really hard to bring back to life an old MP3 player. I spent hours prying it open and taking apart all the wires and the cords and the hard drives in an ultimately futile attempt to get it to work. Eventually, I just declared it a half victory for myself because although it would power on, I could never get to do anything past that. But after many, many hours and lots of frustration, I still thought, you know, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, I'll finally manage to do this. And it's the same with all my things around the house or commitment to finish a book I've been trying to read for couples of years. I might stop halfway through, but eventually I'll pick it up and I'll do everything in my power to get to the end. But it's not just in little everyday things that I continue to persevere. I also have spent so much time and so much hand-reading on my academic career. I'm currently a student at UT in the Russian department, and if I have learned anything in my 3 years within the department is if anybody was meant to speak a foreign language, especially a Slavic one, it was not a girl from rural Middle Tennessee. Because unfortunately, the Russian tongue and my southern accent do not mix well at all, and it's a struggle. It's always a struggle to not slur my vowels or to keep my enunciation proper. And maybe one day I'll be to the point where I may not be a native speaker, or at least that level of fluency, but hopefully I'll be really close. And I know eventually I'm going to get to that point because that's just how I am. I will persevere through to the end. There was an old Exhibit song, and he used to say that you either got to ride or die. And when it comes down to it, I realized that given the choice, I'm always going to ride.